Hi, this is Master Kambai. Welcome to Weifu War number 4 Sami Mirror match. Now to repeat the rules for any new viewer. Weifu War, I basically randomly pick a woman CEO and I take her out of the pool. So this means every single episode I use another female CEO. And yeah, I hope guys and girls will enjoy. We already have 3 episodes out so far, and the fun of it is, well, to see woman clashes. That's very interesting. Most women in this game are underrated, even if they are really strong. That being said, let's cover the only CEO that will be showcased in this replay commentary. Sami! Foot Soldier gain plus 30% attack and a 50% point capture bonus. Rounded down, other direct unit lose minus 10% attack. Transport gain plus 1 movement. Double time for 3 stars. Foot Soldier gain plus 1 movement and their attack is increased to plus 50. Victory March. Foot Soldier gain plus 2 movement and their attack is increased to plus 70. Foot Soldier can capture a building instantly even with 1 HP, but this everyone knows it because people think that's her only super, even if her power is very strong and underrated. With that being said, the super is 8 stars, and yeah, I'm so done. Done. I'm fed up with all of these Sami players that rely on Victory March. Guys and girls, please step up your game. Use double time, be wise. Don't cheese victory like that. I mean, okay, you will have a nice MMR. Go higher. You will see Victory March doesn't matter anymore, because most of the time game ends before that Victory March, or even if you do it in higher MMR, most of the time if you are losing, you still lose. That's all I will say. If you are winning, then you just win more. It's not really the kind of super that flip a table. Anyway, let's cover this replay commentary. And before we go any further, I will say this. Sami is quite strong in Marengo, and my opponent was like, did you pick her because she was good in this match? And I was like, not really. I know she's good, but that was the random pick. That was the default pick the game gave me. And it just happens to be in this map, you know? Let's do this. As usual, we are fast on the first few turns. So far, so good. Recon, okay. We are on a Sami mirror. That Recon is not to be aggressive. If it's a aggressive Recon, you play it wrong. Because that Recon will not interrupt cap. It will only piss off infantries here and there. If you bought that Recon for intel, well, it's a good purchase. It's good money because you will get intel. But as I said, if this Recon is meant to be aggressive, bad idea. Any other CEO I would be like, I don't like it, but it makes sense and it's good. Even if I don't like it, it's still good. Recon like that, in a Sami mirror, intel gathering only. That's all I will say. Now, if you take a look to my side, red side, I bought that APC, and this is very interesting because I've been using that opening for a long time. And Go 7, I think, or Count by one of the two, told me, yeah, this is like high level opening here. I'm like, oh, really? I didn't know. And yeah, this is one of my favorite opening in this map. Because you make your APC the turn you're done capping, so you can already boost that infantry in other part in the map. Because some people have the reflex, okay, I see the mountain, I'll go on the mountain. It's kind of good, but we also got the base nearby the same city nearby the mountain. So it's not bad to go on the mountain, but APC is just better. I am semi. That's another reason to have an APC. Let's do this. Enter APC, capture building, drop infantry. Transport copter, I agree, this is a good move. Guess what? I do the same to reach that building faster. 14 to 13, so far so good. Two transport copter, very interesting. I think it is the first time I see that on a replay in Marengo. I can't remember the last time I've seen that kind of plays. That's not bad or good. I'm actually fine with it. Enter transport copter. So I already boosted that little man to reach that building faster. Battle copter, because we are semi and we do like unit count. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so far so good. That recon is for intel gathering. I do like that a lot. That lab, who cares? I mean, labs are trash if they don't feel a purpose. And if they do feel a purpose, they become broken because only one of the two player gets it. Oh, a third transport. Well, you're Sami. I could understand if you're heavy in the mechs, but right now it's not heavy mechs, so I don't understand why 3 transport. 2, I was like, okay, maybe I have 2 transport of my own, but I'm not heavy in mechs. He got 3 transport. Now the only way to have that third transport paying itself back is by having mechs around. This is the only way. If you do not have a mech, this APC will be wasted. So let's see how it goes. Capture, capture. Now I send a transport here so I can up in on that building on the next turn. Capture the building. Go on the HQ battlecopter. 3 infantry. Now let's take a look to the unit count. I got more unit count. Guess what? I got 2 battlecopter. That's why. Asami copter spam is important because unit count is important. Since she has weaker units and more money, you can outnumber your opponents. Okay, a 4 transport, I disagree. So far I have not seen a single mech. So because of that, it's too many transports. It's really bad. Don't do that. It's not worth it. This is wasting money right now. Capture, capture. Artillery infantry. Now some may ask, why didn't you go another copter? I will say this, at that point I feel like I'm lacking tanks, but I'm semi, so it's kind of fine. But I want a bit more diversity in my army. That's the full goal of it. That's the objective right now. Enderex, I also want to protect several areas, zone out tanks and stuff. Artillery are good as semi, they don't lose any firepower. So, if I place that here, it's to occupy that silo tile. I do not want him to attack from the silo tile because silo tile, you never want that. Yeah, and by the way, I placed that infantry there to scout the tile here to see if he rushed that building or not. And he did rush that building. Battlecopter, interesting move, I like it. First strike, second strike. So that recon so far, I have no complaints. It's a very good recon. I think the biggest flaw right now is how many transport he has. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 transport, and I don't see any mechs. So these are really bad transports. The map is not big enough, and right now the capture phase is about to end, and we will start having true fights here and there. Now, I didn't move that battlecopter because I wanted to overlap the other one, and I also want it to be out of vision in case he has a recon in that forest. You may ask, how do you know? We played a few life turn, I think. Or I was just scared he had a recon there, and I was right. One of the two reasons. I can't really remember which one is the right one. That recon is fine because he has another infantry to support, which is kind of good. That first strike was really good. I think I rolled. Got trapped, bad idea. These infantry will be eating away. It's kind of, well, maybe not both of them, only one of them actually. So let's see how it goes. Tank, battlecopter again. This is fine, nothing to say here. I retreat because unit count is essential as semi. Now, I keep an infantry on my HQ because I want to make it hard for him to try to cheese the HQ, because Sami is the queen of the cheese. And people are bad with Sami, but because she can cheese victory, they can win sometimes, even if they are not that good. And now, I probably forgot, yeah, the recon, and the biggest reason why I placed that here is to block this path. I want my artillery covered, and in case an anti-air hit it, well, artillery will hit back. Battlecopter, tank, and double infantry. Now, I did not say a thing about that anti-air earlier. I bought it because I know Sami will go heavy in the copters, that's why I have double anti-air actually. And one of the two will sit on my HQ, because this is the best way to protect your HQ against Sami in this map. Now, building cheese, as I called it, because it will be a nightmare for me to just kill that little one there. Okay, that recon, because it's not punished, it's fine, but I'm not a big fan of that. Because I'm Sami and Sami should gather intel. Well, since there's no punishment, I guess that's fine. But yeah. Okay, this one was pointless. I'm Sami. Now she will just lose that recon because she also sees these two copters, and right now she has no answers. Maybe she wants to bait one of the two copters, but here's the thing, I'm ready for her own copter. So it's really bad idea to just throw your recon like that. Damage. She's lucky I don't have more unit to kill off and punish that. Most of my unit are in the upper part because I want to pressure her HQ. And I don't really expect that guy to pressure me that much. Because let's take a look to his profile. He's not quite high in terms of rating. He's 813, so he barely played Global League. So I'm like, I probably won't be too aggressive. So I will bank on that. First strike and kill it. That was very aggressive. Here I think 2 eye rolls. Even if I rolled higher, I don't think I would have killed that Recon. I'm semi after all. Weaker firepower, you know. Attacking with that NTR instead of the battle capture, I think it's a quite bad idea. But I think I understand why I did that. I wanted to leave that artillery there. Maybe. Just maybe. No, actually no. Okay, I see. I wanted to kill 2 units to affect her unit count. 3. Now I do the same. I cheese that building she's cheesing right now. But because she has like good placement, she will be able to stop me. But I still got like more building because I got these 2 and this 1. So even if she steals this, our money will be even. Kill. Artillery in forest, and now I send more troops there because I see a lot of skirmishes. And here all I've seen so far is 1 recon, so I really expect lots of unit in this area. Tank, artillery. The biggest reason is I have the money, and the second reason is I need firepower because right now I have lots of infantries, and if we take a look to the unit count, or actually this is the end, I think. That's that. Okay. Let's take a look. 15 infantry against 20. So this means she lost 5 extra infantry. I did not lost so far. Our unit count are very similar because she still took good engagement here and there. So, oh, actually, 33 to 26. It didn't update it. Damage, kill. Now, attacking this, bad idea. She knows I have that anti-air there. Yeah, don't do that. Okay, that infantry will die. So, you see, I have much more vehicles than my opponent. They are spread out throughout the map. But I have more vehicles than her, and you can already tell I am only better positioned right now. 27 to 30, but I got more volume because more vehicles are there in my army. Kill the copter. Use double time. Now, here's the reason why I use it. Sami versus Sami. Double time is really strong to kill infantry. Infantry are among the best units Sami has. Mech is second and transport are third. But if you use double time first, you have a good lead because you're able to take engagement. Sami won't be able to take next turn because, well, they died. If you're smart, they died. If you're not that smart, they may survive, but their HP will be too low to be effective. So the next double time won't be as good. This is why in Sami Mirror it's essential to use double time. Of course, some people still really try hard to cheese a victory with Victory March. Because people don't understand Sami. All they see is the cheese they can have. That's all they see. And this is my biggest issue with 90% of the Sami player on the website. That being said, if you're one of them, play the way you want. I just don't like that way. Let's keep going there. kill infantry, kill infantry. Damage, kill. Chip damage, I guess. Damage. Kill, kill. Damage, kill, kill. Oof. So just take a look. If she had double time, she would have like 2 good engagement, I guess, if she had the vision. But she doesn't have the vision, obviously. So that all goes back to what I mentioned earlier. If the first double time is well played and good, it will overthrow the other player. Battlecopter, recon, tank, infantry. At that point I realized I like vision and intel, and I also want more unit count. This is why we do this. Now right now 31 to 23, same income, but in a sami mirror match, if the winner is able to stop any cheese, you cannot come back as sami. You just can't. In mirror match, one player take the lead. If he is smart enough to not get cheesed, and if the other player doesn't steal away that victory with victory march, the other player just cannot win. Some other mirror match like Eagle or I don't know, Max, or any really aggressive seal, they can come back if they do their power and super well. But in Sami case, the longer the game is, the worse she becomes, and it's even worse in a mirror match. That's the truth. And right now, the biggest reason why it's 31 to 23, all these transports. Too many transports. Outside of all of these transport, I do think so far the player is doing fine. I don't think that's a good Sami player, but as a player overall, I think he's fine. I know I'm very salty when it comes to Sami cheese because I'm just sad to see all these players into her and not able to play her properly. Rampage, kill, damage. So right now she took many good engagement. Both of my anti-air are really damaged. They can still come back at some point if I'm smart, but it will be really hard. Kill, kill. Now I see the meta feeling. I'm kinda scared because this goes to the case I mentioned earlier. I have the upper hand, I am winning, but if I'm not big brain, maybe Black Puppet will steal that victory with a victory march, because victory march is disgusting. It's disgusting. It's like the win for many players, even if they don't deserve it, even if they are losing. It's like a winning button. Okay. Kill. Damage. Kill. Kill. Oh, actually survived. Lucky, lucky girl. So now I shield as much as I can these things there, because that's all I have right now. And I'm like, if I just leave an infantry there, I lose. So yeah, I also send that artillery there. My transport copter was mainly to see if the HQ was open or not. I shield as much as I can that com tower. Damage. Capture. Battlecopter, anti-air double infantry. Now I bought that anti-air because I know my two anti-air are crippled in pieces, crying for their mother. Super, okay. Since we see Victory March, let's speak about a warty Victory March, if it was a good one. Condition 1, UHQ cap. Condition 2, you are able to capture bare minimum 3 buildings. If you capture more than 3, then your victory march is much better. Well, here's the thing. Even if you had a good victory march, it doesn't mean you won if you don't HQ cap. If you don't HQ cap, that victory march will only be a buff you will have for a few turns, because at some point your opponent will just take back these buildings, because most of the time people just throw every unit that can capture somewhere. Even if they are at 1, 2 HP, 8 HP, 9 HP, they don't care, because that's what victory march is used for, to have a lead. So the counterattack is how the game will unfold. If my counterattack is strong enough, you lost. It's as simple as that. Let's see how it goes. Kill, capture 1, kill. Almost killed. Kill, kill, capture 2, kill, capture 3, damage. So, she captured 3 buildings. This was a good victory march. But here's the thing. It doesn't mean she won. Look, I got my double time. We have similar unit counts because she had too many transports. We already broke that down. Kill this. Kill, kill, kill. No, I'm just really aggressive. I just mob the floor with everything I can kill. She has good money. I will admit it. She has good money, but that's not enough. 29 to 23. Now, she will get back because she got the money, but she will struggle. I will say this. Kill, damage, damage, damage. Taking that APC free charge for me. Got trapped. Kill. So now it's my turn, 27 to 26. In my book, she is behind. Even if she got more money, money doesn't matter if you don't have the unit count. And this is the start of my turn, and I have a bit more units than you. Reason number 1, too many transport. Reason number 2, I got much more copters than her. Right now it's kind of even because I lost copters in the process. Actually, I think she surpassed me. But for most of the game, I had more copters. So, yeah, this is what's going on right now. Kill, 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 kill. Damage. 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 Kill. Damage. Damage. Now, the biggest reason why I didn't use double time this turn, I didn't add enough infantry around to use it and send a good punch to my opponent. Lack of infantry really affects my choice of whether or I use double time or not. So, I go on top of that, I damage that recon, and that recon is also trapped because now the only choice he has is to go back. But of course I didn't know anti-air was sitting there. Battlecopter, anti-air, and double infantry because I realized I only got one anti-air and I fight Sami. At the start of his turn, 31 to 22, it's really bad. I got 5 extra units, and just take a look, 5 transport, the same 5 transport as earlier. She has a serious lack of vehicle and other unit that can change the outcome. And then she resigned. I think the biggest takeaway is Victory March is broken, cheesy, I don't like it. You can use it if you want, but that doesn't mean you're a good Sami. Here, we have seen how double time is being used. We also have seen how Victory March doesn't give a victory necessarily, because even if I was behind, take a look at the unit count. It's really awful. We almost have 20k of difference, so our 4k difference, 4k gap between the both of us, it's not that bad when you have 20k of value behind of your opponent. Value is really long and hard to catch up to. Unit count is even worse. Even if she kept making 4 units each single turn, if she doesn't get good engagement, it doesn't matter. She will lose. That was Weifu War number 4. I hope guys and girls enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. We will see each other in future video. Have a great day. Take care.